We have made it to our final flow class together, day 29 of our 30 days of yoga. Today's class is all about celebrating your body, enjoying and being grateful for movement, that you have the ability to move and breathe. We've been on a little bit of an unfolding a journey from just checking in with ourselves to balancing the energies within us, to listening to our heart, to opening up to our heart. And now we're just going to infuse that into every single cell of our body and move forward with that energy of that deep listening to hopefully go out into your day and really act on what truly brings your heart joy. Just enjoy moving together, breathing together and listening in. So we're going to get started in our seat. You can choose kneeling or you can be cross-legged, using your block if you need, and just taking that seat towards the back of your mat. And here, bringing your left hand into the center of your heart, your right hand to your belly, and coming to close down your eyes. Finding a deep breath in, drawing all the way down into the right palm, all the way up and into the left. Nice long breath out. Moving through our yogic breath, continuing to breathe into belly, up and into the chest. And exhaling from the chest first. Exhaling from the belly. And continuing with that rhythm, breathing into belly, breathing into chest, and exhaling from the chest, exhaling from the belly. Just sticking with that and really noticing how good it feels to breathe in. Notice how good and nice it feels to breathe out completely. Breathing in. Breathing out. Finding a breath into belly, a breath into chest, and this time pausing at the very top. And exhaling from the chest, exhaling from the belly, finding that pause at the very bottom. Inhaling. Pausing at the top. And exhaling. Pausing at the bottom. Noticing that natural, constant expansion of the inhale breath. Noticing that natural, constant contraction through the exhale breath. Inhaling into lower belly, into chest and pause. Exhaling from the chest, exhaling from the belly, and pause. Finding a few more cycles just like this, focusing the mind to breath, focusing your gratitude, your awareness, your presence on the ability to be alive, to be breathing. And just one more cycle here. Nice long breath out. You can keep eyes closed or eyes open as we inhale, reaching arms up and overhead. Bringing right hand to left wrist as you exhale, starting to take a lean over to the right, press out through the left hip. Inhale, rise and lift through center. Left hand to right wrist as you lean to left, press out through right hip. Inhale, lift tall. As you exhale, send your hands behind you, interlace your fingers by your lower back. Lift open through the chest, inhale, knuckles draw down towards the toes. Then exhale, hinge, folding forward, releasing knuckles up towards the sky, crown of head draws down. Moving breath by breath, we inhale, start to re-rise the crown of head. Exhale, release your bind, use your inhale breath, rise arms high. Right hand to left wrist as you exhale, leaning over to the right. Maybe start to tap the left hip to the earth. Then inhale, lift through center. Left hand to right wrist. We start to draw right hip possibly down towards the mat. Inhale, lift through center. Exhale, send hands behind. Find the opposite interlace of the fingers. Roll and open the chest. Inhale. Then exhale, hinge to fold. Tuck the chin, release the head. Here we hold. Option to lift up to a rabbit pose, grounding the crown of the head, so allowing the arms to drop up and over. Taking one more inhale. Then exhale, releasing hips back onto the heels, thumbs to the lower back. We rise, circle arms high, inhale. Then as you exhale, twist, open arms, bend nice and wide as we gaze over to right fingertips. Inhale, rise, lift through center. Exhale, we twist over to the left. One more each side, inhale to lift. Exhale, twist and open to right. Inhale, lift. Exhale, twist, open to left. Inhale, arms reach high. Exhale, releasing into your narrow child's pose. Using your next inhale breath, we rise and lift to cow pose. Exhale, tucking toes under, lift hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale, cow pose, toes stay tucked under, we lower the belly, open the chest. Exhale, press back, narrow child's pose. Toes can remain under as we open through the soles of the feet. A few more rounds just like this. We inhale, draw forward to cow pose, lower the belly, open, lift the chest. Exhale, hips lift high, downward facing dog. Use your inhale breath, lift to the toes, lower the knees, we open, cow face. Cow pose, sorry, not cow face. Exhale, hips draw back towards the heels. Last round, inhale, cow pose. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to cow. Exhale, child's pose. With toes tucked under, we circle arms high, inhale. Right hand to the left wrist. As we exhale, we lean to the right, press out through left hip. Inhale, lift through center, switching over your hand grip, we find that lean to the left. Inhale to rise. Exhale, hands come behind, we interlace the fingers, roll open through the shoulders. Then on your out breath, folding forward, tuck the chin, ground the crown, rabbit pose. Option to bring hips to the heels. Take a full breath in. Then exhale, release thumbs to lower back. We reach fingertips forward, untuck the toes, find narrow child. Inhale, spinal roll forward through to your low plank. Lowering all the way down to belly, exhale. Untuck the toes, rise and lift to your baby cobra, inhale. Exhale, release. Passing through your tabletop, inhale. Toes tuck under, hips lift high, downward facing dog. Walking out through the feet here. Finding your alignment from the inside out, letting the head be heavy, pressing high to hips, wrapping upper arms in towards one another. Feeling the breath enter into belly, into chest. And on your inhale, breath lift high to tiptoes, gaze forward, walking forward to our fold. Lengthening through the spine, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding forward. Ground the feet, circle arms high, palms meet overhead. Exhale, thumbs draw down to heart. Circle arms high, inhale. Exhale, swan dive to fold. Lifting halfway, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step back, downward facing dog. Taking a breath in, full breath out. And then as you inhale, lift high to toes, lower the knees, cow pose, lower belly, open the chest, inhale. Exhale, find your narrow child's pose. Circling arms high, inhale, right hand to left wrist. We exhale, lean over to the right. Inhale, lift through center. Exhale, lean into the left. Inhale, rise. As you exhale, find the opposite interlace of the fingers. Roll open through the chest. Inhale. Exhale, hinge to fold, tuck the chin, crown of the head grounds, knuckles draw up and overhead. Take a full breath in. Then exhale, release thumbs, find your narrow child's pose, arms reach forward, forehead grounds. Curling forward through the spine, inhale. Lowering to your belly, exhale. Rising to cobra, inhale to lift. Exhale, release. Toes tuck under, we press back, downward facing dog. Taking a full breath in. Full breath out. And floating your right leg high, inhale. Tiger curl, right knee to nose, exhale. Three-legged dog, inhale, right leg high. Tiger curl, knee to nose, exhale. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, curling right knee to nose. We ground the foot between the hands, find your low lunge, inhale. Right hand finds the left wrist, we take a lean over to the right, pausing here, opening the heart up towards the sky, maybe gazing underneath left bicep. Drawing down into the hips but zipping up through the torso. One more inhale. Exhale, release through center, sending hands behind the lower back. Interlace the fingers, roll and open through the chest. Again, a full inhale. Full breath out. One more breath in. And as you exhale, start to lengthen the right leg long. We can frame the foot if we like, bring hands to the blocks. So we start to fold forward, maybe sending knuckles up towards the sky. One more inhale. Then exhale, release thumbs to lower back. We frame the foot, re-lunge into right knee. Tuck the left toes, step forward to fold. Lifting halfway, inhale. Exhale, folding forward. Circling arms high, inhale, palms meet. Exhale, thumbs draw down to the heart. Arms float high, inhale. Exhale, swan dive to fold. Lifting halfway, inhale to lengthen. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step back, downward facing dog. Taking a breath in, breath out. We lift high to the toes, inhale, ground the knees, open to your cow face, lift through the chest. Then exhale, narrow child's pose, hips draw back towards the heels. Circling arms high, we lift to the knees, right hand to the left wrist. Exhale, leaning over to the right. Inhale, rise and lift through center. Exhale, leaning to the left. Inhale to lift. Exhale, interlace hands behind the lower back. We open through the chest. Exhale, tuck the chin, ground the crown. Arms draw up and over or hips sink back towards the heels. Take a breath in. Exhale, release hands to lower back. Find your narrow child's pose. Curling forward through the spine. Inhale. Exhale, lower all the way to belly. Rise into cobra. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Toes tuck under, hips press high, downward facing dog. Floating left leg high, inhale, three-legged dog. Curling left knee to nose, exhale. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, curling left knee to nose. We ground the foot between the hands. Lower the left knee, untuck toes. We rise to our low lunge. Good, zip up through belly. Left hand finds right wrist. We take a lean in towards the left waist. Gazing underneath right bicep. Taking one more inhale. Exhale, release through center. Hands come to our lower back. We find an opposite interlace of the fingers. Opening through the chest. Inhale. Hold for the out breath. Draw your knuckles down towards that back knee. Staying for just one more breath in. And taking the option to lengthen the left leg as we fold. Flex through the feet. We can keep the hands interlaced, arms up and overhead, or we can frame the front foot. Drawing the crown towards the toes are nice and long through the spine. One more inhale. Then exhale, release thumbs to lower back first, frame the front foot. Tucking the right toes under, step forward to your fold. Lifting halfway, inhale. Exhale to fold. Ground the feet, circle arms high, inhale, palms touch. Exhale, thumbs draw down to the heart. Breathing deep into lower belly, into chest. Then exhale, release to Tadasana, starting to observe your prana circulating through your body. And on our next breath in, we float arms high, inhale, right hand to the left wrist. This time we're softening into the right foot. Take a step behind with the left foot over to right. We lean into right, deepening that side stretch from left pinky all the way down to left blade edge of foot. Inhale, release through center, keeping left foot, cross behind right ankle. We're diving to our fold. Lifting halfway, inhale. As you exhale, walking hands beyond the top right corner of your mat. Side body stretch here as you draw the left hip back. And walking hands back through center, grounding into the left palm beside right foot. Start to float and hover, left leg long behind. We lunge into right knee, easy twist as we reach right fingertips high. Taking a full breath in. Then exhale, plant into left palm. We find our side plank, come onto blade edge of left foot. Reaching right fingertips maybe up and overhead as you take an inhale breath. Exhale, start to float, right foot tap behind. Wild thing as you lift through your hips. Inhale, reach right fingertips high. And exhale, release, right hand comes back underneath right shoulder. We step, three-legged dog, right leg lifts high. Exhale to release, downward facing dog. Taking a breath in, lift high to tiptoes. We lower the knees down, lower the belly, open through heart, inhale. Exhale, find your narrow child's pose, hips draw back towards the heels. Circling arms high, inhale, we rise to knees. Right hand grabs left wrist as we lean over to the right. Inhale, lift through center, left hand to right wrist, leaning to left. Inhale to lift. Exhale, hands interlace behind the lower back. Strong through belly, we open and lift through the heart. Exhale, hinging at the hips, tuck the chin. We ground the crown, letting arms float up and overhead. Taking a breath in. Exhale, thumbs draw to lower back first as we release to our narrow child's pose. Forehead grounds, arms reach forward. Curling through the spine, inhale. Lower into belly, exhale. Untuck the toes, inhale, rise to lift. Exhale, release. Toes tuck under, hips lift high, downward facing dog. Breathing in through nose, releasing through mouth. Rising high to tiptoes, gaze forward, stepping forward to your fold. Lifting halfway, inhale. Exhale, folding forward. Circling arms high, inhale, palms connect. Exhale, thumbs draw down to heart center. Take a breath in. Releasing to Tadasana. Breathing into lower belly. Breathing into chest. Releasing from chest. Releasing from belly. Arms float high, inhale. This time we grab a hold of the right wrist. We start to step the right foot behind the left as we lean into left side body. Nice long line from right fingertip to the blade edge of right foot. Open and lift through the heart. Take one more breath in. Then as you exhale, we keep the right foot crossed behind the left. We dive to fold. Lifting halfway, inhale. And exhale, walking hands over towards the left corner of the mat, maybe driving the hands further beyond. And walking the hands back to center, grounding into the right palms. Start to put your weight into that right hand, soften into left knee as we float the right leg back to step to our high twist. Left fingertips reach high. Opening through the chest, broaden through collarbones. We start to firm a little deeper into the right palm, come to the blade edge of right foot. As always, we can take supported plank by grounding the right knee if we need. Reaching left fingertips up and overhead, nice long line, take a breath in. Then starting to step the left toes behind, we tap wild thing, lift the hips, reach through left fingertips. One more inhale. Full exhale, we release. Finding your three-legged dog, left leg rises high. Exhale, downward facing dog. From downward dog, we inhale, lift to the toes, soften the knees down, find cow pose, lower the belly, open the heart. I nearly said cow face again. Exhale, sink your hips back towards your heels, narrow child's pose. We rise to kneeling, arms circle high, inhale, right hand to left wrist. Exhale, leaning over to the right. Inhale, lift through center. Leaning to the left, exhale. Inhale to rise. Exhale, interlace hands by lower back. we open the chest. Tuck the chin, hinge to fold, rabbit pose, ground the crown, arms float up and overhead. Taking a breath in. Exhale, release thumbs to lower back. We reach the arms forward, find your narrow child's pose. Curling forward through the spine, inhale, find plank. Exhale, lower all the way to belly. Rising to your cobra, inhale to lift. Exhale, release. Toes tuck, hips rise, downward facing dog. Taking a breath in, holding for the breath out, 3 more cycles here. And on your next inhale, floating right leg high, 3-legged dog. Tiger curl, right knee to nose, exhale. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, curling right knee to nose. We step the foot through, finding your warrior 1. Ground the back heel, right knee stacks on top of right ankle, arms float high. Right hand to the left wrist. We take a nice big lean over to the right. Inhale, lift through center. Exhale, send hands behind, interlace the fingers. Roll and open through the chest, inhale. Humble warrior. As you exhale, we draw towards the inside of the right thigh. Let the head be heavy, crown of the head drops down. Drawing right hip through the center line of the mat and lifting through inner arches of the feet. Maybe here even give the head a little shake. If you feel steady, make sure you're not holding the neck. One more inhale. Exhale, release thumbs to lower back. Come to frame the front foot. We pivot on the ball of back foot, ground into the left hand. Reach right fingertips high to twist, inhale. Firming into left palm, we move to side plank. Ground the knee if we need. Holding here, take a breath in, maybe reach right arm up and overhead. Then floating right knee, we tap the left toe, we tap the right toes behind. Wild thing, reaching right fingertips up and overhead. Take a breath in. Exhale, release. We find 3-legged dog, right leg rises high. Exhale, downward facing dog. Lifting high onto tiptoes, inhale, gaze forward. Step or jump to your fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale to fold. Circling arms high, inhale, palms meet. Exhale, thumbs draw down to heart center. Full inhale. Feeling how good it feels to breathe in and long exhale, arms come down by our side. Again, observing all of your cells dancing, buzzing, feeling alive here. And drawing your awareness into your left foot. Spreading all 5 toes of the left foot. We start to grasp the mat underneath the toes. Starting to shift your weight into the left leg. We draw up with the left leg muscles. We engage the core. So we begin to move into tree pose. So you can tap the right toes inside the ankle. Maybe bring foot to inner calf, or we can draw right foot to the inner seam of the left leg. Hands come to find prayer. We can stay with hands in prayer, or we can release fingertips high, growing the branches of our tree. Option to hold here, we can find our crescent tree, bringing the back of the right hand to the thigh. We start to press out into the left hip as we reach over to the right. If you feel steady, you can gaze underneath your left armpit. Holding your focus on a point that's not moving here. Keep drawing navel to spine. 2 more breaths to hold. 1 more inhale. And releasing back through center. If you're in your crescent moon, float your arms back up and overhead. Hands find prayer. Exhale, thumbs draw down to heart. We start to hug the right knee in towards the belly, floating right foot back underneath right hip. Circling arms high, inhale. Exhale, swan dive to fold. Lifting halfway, inhale. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, we step back, downward facing dog. Lifting high on the tiptoes, inhale. Exhale, start to lower the knees. We use our inhale breath to find our cow pose. Open the chest. Exhale, hips to heels, child's pose. We rise to kneeling, inhale, arms circle high. Right hand to left wrist, take the lean into right hip crease. Inhale, rise through center. Leaning to the left, exhale. Inhale to rise. Hands come to interlace behind the lower back. Open through the chest, inhale. Tucking in the chin, exhale, crown of head grounds. We lift through the hips, arms float up and overhead. Taking an inhale. Exhale, thumbs to lower back. We untuck the toes, narrow child's pose, fingertips reach forward. Curling through the spine, inhale, low plank. Exhale, lower all the way to belly. Rise into cobra, inhale, lift. Exhale to release. Toes tuck under, hips rise, downward facing dog. Floating left leg high, inhale. Tiger curl, left knee to nose, exhale. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. 3-legged dog, left leg rises. Exhale, curling knee to nose. We ground the foot between the hands. Warrior 1, right heel grounds. 45-degree angle with back foot, floating arms high. Zip up through the belly. Right, left hand to right wrist. We lean into the left hip crease. Inhale, lift through center. Send arms behind, opposite interlace of the fingers. Open and lift through the chest, inhale. Humble warrior, exhale, left shoulder towards left inner thigh. We completely let go through the head and neck, gaze behind. Drawing left hip back through center, landing a little bit deeper into left knee. And releasing thumbs to the lower back. We frame the front foot, pivot on the ball of the back foot, take your twist, right hand grounds, left fingertips reach high. We can hold here or move to supported or full side plank, blade edge of right foot. We stack left toes, blade edge of right foot, we stack left toes on top of right. Left fingertips reach up and overhead. Taking a breath in. We start to float and hover, left toes to tap behind, lift the hips, wild thing, left fingertips reach long. Take an inhale. Then exhale, left hand underneath left shoulder, we pivot on back foot, 3-legged dog, left leg rises high. Exhale, release, downward facing dog. Lifting high on tiptoes, gaze forward, step or jump to your fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold. Plant the feet, circle arms. Palms meet overhead. Exhale, thumbs draw down to the heart. Taking a breath in. Exhale, releasing to Tadasana. Centering your mind here. Awareness starts to draw into the right foot. We spread through all 5 toes of the right foot, starting to shift our weight, preparing for our tree pose. Tapping left toe inside ankle, maybe foot inside calf, or we can guide the left foot all the way to the right inner thigh. Hands come to prayer. Maybe you grow the branches of your tree, reaching fingertips high. Maybe back of left hand to the left thigh, taking that crescent moon shape as you reach right fingertips up and overhead, pressing into right hip. Gaze is steady. Core is active, helping you with your balance. You're pressing into the earth to give rise into your tree. One more cycle of breath to hold. And using your next inhale, floating arms high if you're in your crescent tree. Bringing palms to touch, thumbs draw to heart center, left knee draws in towards the belly. We soften left foot down to meet the right. Circling arms high, inhale. Exhale, swan dive, folding forward. Lifting halfway, inhale. Exhale to fold. Ground into the feet, arms float high, inhale, palms touch. Exhale, send your hands behind, interlace your fingers by your lower back. Roll and open the chest, inhale. Exhale, we've hinged to fold, allowing arms to drape up and overhead, finding a dangle here. And then on your next out breath, release thumbs to lower back, hands to the earth. Lengthening the spine as you inhale. Option for one last vinyasa, or starting to soften into the knees as we make our way down into our seat. And continuing all the way down onto your back. Curling under at the tailbone, releasing vertebrae by vertebrae down. And from our backs, giving our knees a nice deep hug into the chest. And taking arms out into a T position, dropping both of the knees over towards the left, finding a twist here. Gazing over to right fingertips, maybe bringing left hand to right knee. Adding a little bit of pressure to your twist. And on your next inhale, float the knees back through center, dropping both of the knees over in your twist. And inhale, knees float back through center.
Another tight squeeze of knees into belly, maybe drawing forehead up in towards the knees, tight little ball. Full inhale as you squeeze. Then exhale, release, lengthening, legs long, arms long down by your side, finding Savasana. Walking shoulder blades in behind the heart. Maybe again you find right hand to belly, left hand to chest. Feel that beautiful breath underneath the palms, feeling the aliveness of your body. And taking this awareness of cells dancing, this awareness of being alive and living organism, your whole body functioning in perfect harmony and rhythm, to allow you to continue to experience life and choosing actions that answer, that listening, that opening to your heart for the rest of your day 29 and beyond, to actions that continue and invoke this buzz, this life energy inside of you. You can stay here on your back for longer. Otherwise, joining hands to touch, thumbs to third eye center. We repeat in our minds, I create my own reality. Bringing thumbs to your lips, I speak my truth. Bringing thumbs to your heart, I follow my heart. Thank you and well done for completing your 15th flow class and 29 days of practice. Namaste.